So what we've seen in the Forrester Dam reports is there's a growing drive towards having not just your dam as the core platform offering, but there's the notion of having strong scalability within it, backed by the ability to actually extend the technology using AI. And AI is now becoming a growing need and demand based on the technology advances, but also how users have adapted themselves to actually want to be able to be more creative, to be more assertive in the way that they work. And that brings automation along with the conversation of like, how do we extend this capability to what DAM is today to what it can be tomorrow. So AI is on the growth, as we know, and there's a huge role it plays with various dam solutions. The first obvious question is, what is AI to everyone in the world today? And there's various interpretations of that. OpenAI has a very good example of what you could do with AI. It's all around prompts. It's all around creating answers. More recently, it's about creating digital content assets, videos. When it comes to DAM, some of that is applicable. Some of that is relating to how can we use AI to help you generate new content, to generate new assets within your DAM repository. But that's only the surface of what it's capable today, because that's what we see that's available. If you look at the nuance of what users and customers are operating with DAM around AI or in general what they're trying to do within the DAM environment, you'll find that they often want to find the asset that they're looking for. So AI could come in and help surface the abilities to do advanced search. So if you look at computer vision as a baseline, the principle is you are able to find, understand, and contextualize what is in an image or what's in an asset in this example. That could be both static and in video. If you bring that into a DAM environment, all of a sudden you have contextual search. And you're able to find the assets that you're looking for the given needs that you're trying to create. So you're thinking about, I want to create a video about a promotion for a particular brand, and it could be for a drink, it could be for a motor vehicle. And what you want to do is then find a relevant assets that has all these elements, and you could then use AI to provide the level of search that particularly understands down to the pixel level, what is this image represented, and only present you all the assets that's relevant to your particular search, particular requirement. That's one element of it. AI can then come in to help you maintain those assets more consistently. So this is where the metadata and tagging really comes along. You have the human element today, which is open to one, interpretation, and two, error. When you remove that and you actually put it in front of a trained AI model, it is able to then provide you the correct tagging based off the learnings that you have provided it. So that means that there is there's a greater level of accuracy throughout. There is a better understanding of what the asset is, which then results in better use of said asset. You find those more relevant. Those assets aren't lost in the background, and you can actually bring them to the surface a lot easier. But then you start to think about where AI could go much further down the line, and that's you're extending from the viability, the search, of the assets, all the way through to the creation of the assets. But then if you really venture further out, you then got the predictabilities and the analytics behind AI. And you're stepping into the realms of machine learning at this point. And this is where you start to really ingest and learn from the data how the assets use, what's within it, how successful those assets are when you measure against the data from management campaign tools, when you look at the feedback that you get from the usage of it, how often it's used, where is it used. All this data can feed AI to create some intelligence behind what should I use, how could I use it, where could it be applied. So the opportunity is almost endless, but it's down to us to figure out where the key value points are. So it's not just about using prompts and then creating something as a result of it, but prompts will be part of that experience with AI, because then it allows you to have an easier channel into the technology, into the outcome that you're looking for. And that's why prompts has been really powerful as part of the AI revolution. And that's where the power hands itself to the users. So the principle that we want to bring to surface is, how can AI become really usable, really easily accessible, pivoted around the whole notion of UX? How do we make that journey so simple for the user to come in and leverage what AI can do for them? So if we take it another step, you want to think about, what could AI do to enhance your workforce? How could it make the process of developing a particular campaign, a particular asset, a lot easier? How could it allow the users to spend less time doing certain tasks and AI take over those tasks for you, allowing the individuals, the talent behind this, to focus on other areas of the business, or the more important aspects of their role? So this way it starts to integrate itself and really weave itself into the DAM world, because DAM is just one part or one component of this. But what AI can do to extend its creativity, its ability, its accessibility is endless opportunity for us at the moment. So today, Papirfly has some AI solution. It spawned off the back of our AI lab. The capabilities around that are predominantly around delivering assets or vector-based images around your specific coloring, contents, brand profiles, and consistencies. So we have it in beta today, but the capabilities are endless with that. So what we're doing is actually able to generate all the relevant assets and imageries around what you set as your requirements, so that matches your colors, your stylings, and your offerings that you do today. Simply removing the human element from the solution, and the AI platform itself is generative. So it's created using prompts. You give it the prompt and the definition, it generates the assets based around what you've asked it within the constraints of your brand profile. Where we really want to go with AI is the abilities to help you generate better content. So short form videos is a good example of that. So what AI could do for customers and brands in the future is allow them to insert the prompts, set the script, and it will generate the relevant content and input and structure the videos or the assets, the static assets, to be brand consistent. That means that you'll have the right logos, the right colorings, the right themes all the way through. So then they don't have to make all the manual changes or the adjustments that's usually relevant to the creation. But equally, we also want to use AI to allow you to adjust existing assets. So where ones may have been seasonal, where one has been given the green light for certain usage, but now can be adapted for different use. So it could be based around certain products or certain models, or again, seasons come into great effect. Allowing AI to generate the different changes for you without having to go through an approval process, without having to go through a designer. This will give the creativity down to the everyday users within the organization. That helps us provide a more efficient mechanism for our customers to generate new content, new assets that they can use much more readily without the need for the barriers or the red tape that may feel today.